tonight's stream, it's the battle of the California teams. Angels versus Dodgers coming up in a moment.
PNC Park in Pittsburgh. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Yezo Campos gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Stepping up is Tran, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Here comes the 1-2. Swing and a ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
So now to the plate, Kim, as he'll take a look at ball one. Here comes the 1-0.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Here comes the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will hold up at second with two aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first two guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
At the plate, Chang-Ho Bong, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Weakly hit to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
To say this game has not started the way the pitcher wanted it to would be an understatement, to say the least, but he can't worry about the mistakes he made here. He just has to get himself out of it. Easier said than done as the cleanup man steps in next.
Into the box, Bo Bong, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Hard hit ball to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. One run scores, and he is in there.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
At the plate now, Akira Ishikawa. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Oh, in trouble lurking now. He's got it to 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bong on second. Bong on at first with nobody out. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Dionis is there, and he'll bring this one in. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
And they're runners at the corners now. Ripped down the first base line. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Still only one out in the inning. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 0-2 once more. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, number 6, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
0-2, here it is. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And it's fouled away.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Angels 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Kai-Wei Teng gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Now to the plate, Jesus Vela. He'll lead things off here. Now to the plate, Jesus Vela. He'll lead things off here. In the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder.
And the pitch.
Vela.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Hey, great job by the offense right here to put a number up on the board and allow this young gun to go out on the mound, relax a little bit, and establish that good fastball.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Tran moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
Stepping in now, Harper Upshaw, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Kim is there, 2 gone. So the next to bat will be Vladimir Inoa. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Full count still. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Count remains full. Squared that one up just a little late. The next 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now here is Amuri Dionis, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Kai-Wei Ting.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice. Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Here's the 1-1. to 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Sang will be next. High and deep to right center. Vela is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Remember y'all, Pitt Park is a National League ballpark. Because of that, we are in the rules in the National League.
The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but 2-step lead off first base today.
Standing in now, Sang. High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak. Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak.
Number 10.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So now to the plate, Tran. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate, Kim, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Jamie Sierra is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. To the plate now, Chang-Ho Bong, as the first pitch sinker misses to him. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Kim leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the third baseline. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. From the stretch, still even at 2-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next to hit is Bo Bong. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Vela is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Akira Ishikawa.
Into the box, Akira Ishikawa. As a look, now the pitch. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on
Already 17 pitches.
no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of the second. The Angels are out in front, 4-0. Now to the plate, here is Andre Greer, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. First pitch of the AB now. And he popped him up. Bong in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
At the plate now, Logan Davidson, as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it, and that's the 2nd out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now Cody Osborne as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And now the first pitch.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They're down 4-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Striding in is Hiroshi Yamashita. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Now batting, number 6.
In now, number 6. Inoa is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Kai-Wei Teng.
Next up is Kai-Wei Teng. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A 1 pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
1-1. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Three-two pitch. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting, number 15.
Next, it'll be Sang, off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. He's set and the pitch.
Nope, that's inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That evens it up 1-1. Yamashita at second. Teng is over at first with one away. Popped him up. Upshaw backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, number 10.
Next, here is Tran. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB now. At the knees, strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as this lead swells to 7-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Into the box now, Kim, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Three runs already home here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
God damn it. Already the 10-run rule is in effect now. Face with symbols on mouth.
One of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the Dodgers nothing. So now to the plate, Jackson Barrett.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Jackson Barrett.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 0-1. Bong trying to get there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jamie Sierra.
Stepping in next, Jamie Sierra. And now the first pitch.
That's out.
Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
The 3-0. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Full count now, 3-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. That's popped up. Yamashita trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Making him work out there. The ninth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Takes this the other way to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The right fielder, number 6, Jesus Vela.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Jesus Vela flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. And that misses, ball one. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Chang-Ho Bong. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the 0-1. Check swing that time. They'll appeal down to third, and Mike Fillmore isn't buying it. It's ball one. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Greer has a play. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Bo Bong.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bong. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. First delivery to him. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air out to right. They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Akira Ishikawa.
And now for the Angels, Akira Ishikawa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. Stepping in now, Hiroshi Yamashita. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Barrett is there, and the side is retired. Angels leave one, but they're still in control, 7-0. Stepping in once again is Harper Upshaw. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And now the first pitch. Upshaw is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
This is line to left. That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
The left fielder, number 8, Vladimir Noah.
Standing in now, Vladimir Inoa, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So next to hit is Amuri Dionis, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
And that one yanked just foul. Upshaw over at second. Inoa at first with no outs. Left side, but well foul. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fouled off. Two, here it is.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
3-2 pitch. No runs, just one hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he finally wears him down as he strikes him out after a prolonged battle. That was good stuff.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Andre Greer, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Logan Davidson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Edwin Yasada, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Edwin.
So stepping in is number 6. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-1 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
So here now is the pitcher, Kai-Wei Teng. Now the pitch.
No, that's low.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. One and one to the Angels pitcher. Here's strike two as it catches the outside corner. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball the ballpark like he did just there.
So now to the plate, Sang. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
The batter, number 10.
Into the box now, Tran, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A pause, and the 0-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Kim. Pitch inside the throw, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
The 1-0.
Hey!
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Popped him up. Barrett's got it, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Angels 8 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now into the box is Cody Osborne. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Osborne comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Jackson Barrett. Liner in there for a base hit.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Edwin Uceda, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Here's the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jesus Vela. First offering on its way.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Barrett on second. Uceda at first. 1 gone. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the shortstop, Harper.
Next for the Dodgers, Harper Upshaw. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the first offering. And that misses inside 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now to bat, Chang-Ho Bong popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 24, Bo Bong.
Now at the plate, here is Bo Bong. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Akira Ishikawa.
Next up, Akira Ishikawa singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 8 runs on 12 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Two and two.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. So now here is Vladimir Inoa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on the way.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
The center fielder, number 7, Amaury Dionis.
Next to dig in, Amaury Dionis. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today. Pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled away.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
Again, he sends it out of play. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Once again, a 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 1 out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Akinori Tanaka enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Akinori Tanaka.
Andre Greer will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope,
And he
got the
watches
ball.
one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Dionis stands at first with one out.
Hey,
1-2 now.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in next, Logan Davidson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. That misses. 2-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Third baseman,
Next to hit, Cody Osborne, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Has a look, now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now an 8-1 game.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Jackson Barrett, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
now batting. The pitcher, Edward. Your
Derek
attention,
Graves will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Derek Graves.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw to second, but he's in there. as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Stepping in now, Jesus Vela, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. Barrett at third. Graves on at second with 2 down. 1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses, ball 2.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it an 8-5 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Ito takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Harper Upshaw, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he watches one miss out. Side 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Nori Iwamura is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right. Cho will also come in now as he takes over out in center. Jude is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 33.
Hideo Yamazaki is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Number 66. Hideo Yamazaki.
Won-Young Song will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Now playing third base, number 8.
Number 13 is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 13.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Mike Harris will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Harris.
DJ Sanders will come on now and pinch run here.
DJ Sanders.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 2 out with the man at first. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So the deficit has been cut here as 5 runs have made this a ball game again. 7th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Dodgers 5. Mike Harris will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
For the Dodgers. Now playing shortstop.
T.J. Sanders will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now in right, number 22, T.J.
Russell Wells is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Russell Wells.
Now it'll be Hiroshi Yamashita.
The first baseman, Hiroshi Yamashita.
First pitch on its way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, number 13.
Standing in now, number 13, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And there's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1 home. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
At the plate now, Ito. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Angels held in check there. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Number 6 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 6.
Into the box, Vladimir Inoa.
The left fielder.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Amuri Dionis. And now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, one man out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Again, a 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
At the plate, Andre Greer, and a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. From the belt, the pitch, and the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Chop this one right side. Reined in to second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Angels 8 and the Dodgers 5. At the plate now is Jew. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Nori Iwamura, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One out, nobody on. One out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 88.
Ready now is Cho. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you. Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
skied in the air to straightaway left. Inoa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Number 49 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 49.
He's been called upon to pitch.
Number 49.
Bottom of the inning, Omar Pagan will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. First delivery to him. Swing and a line drive. This is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Cody Osborne.
So
The batter, the third baseman, Cody Osborne.
here is Oswaldo Duarte. Steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning.
Oswaldo Duarte.
First pitch on the way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Up high, 2-1 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jackson Barrett. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Two out, nobody on. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still looking up at an 8-5 deficit. Omar Pagan will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 26, Omar Pagan.
Oswaldo Duarte remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. And now in the box, Won-Young Song. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball taken high for a ball.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Seared down the first baseline. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with a good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
In now, Hideo Yamazaki. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Song stands at second with no outs. This is popped up. Barrett is there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Akira Ishikawa.
Ready now for L.A., Akira Ishikawa. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. From the belt, the pitch. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So next to bat will be Hiroshi Yamashita, runner in scoring position with Sugan. And now the first pitch.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
Taken high and deep to right. Sanders has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Angels strand one. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Shane Takatsu enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 11, Jay Takatsu.
Greg Jones will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Standing in now, TJ Sanders. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Mike Harris, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out, nobody on. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here comes the 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. To third. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
The left fielder, number 8, Vladimir Inoa.
Now into the box, Vladimir Inoa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Los Angeles Angels slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Kai-Wei Ting is credited with the win. Yezo Campos was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes.